This is my 57,000th time trying to record a video of me trying to tell you what my life is like after cancer.
Last year, about 4 months ago, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, stage 1 prostate cancer. Fast forward 2 months after that, I was on the operating table and had the prostate removed, and that all worked out fantastic. And then I made a video 10 days after the surgery, I made a video of the surgery, then I made a video 10 days after surgery, and this is a video that I'm going to make, and later on, I was 7 weeks after
Thank you. What's up, guys? My name is Carl Costas. About a year ago this time, I was walking around here with cancer and I didn't even know it. It's been a wild year since that time, and I wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about that and show you guys what my life has been like in that time. This time, December, in the end of December in 2023, I was diagnosed with stage 1 prostate cancer. For those of you that know me, you guys know that I don't do things halfway. So when I was given my treatment options, I went straight ahead and chose to operate, to have surgery, to have that thing removed. And we did that in the end of February. So that was a very short period of time. That happened very quickly. I went through the recovery process. I made a 3-part video series. I made a video on the very first day that I went in for surgery, and then I followed that up with a video 10 days after that, and then I followed that up with a video after I had gone through my recovery process. I feel super fortunate that, number 1, it was stage 1, number 2, that we caught it early, you know, and also third, that I live in a place in a time where I was able to have the kind of health care that I needed to get that taken care of. And so I feel very fortunate. Here we are a year later, and I don't even think about it very much these days. Honestly, I'll see friends of mine. I forget that folks that I only see every so often, Brian Hudson, I'm talking to you, and folks that I only see every so often, I'll see them and it's like, oh my God, what's going on? How are you? How are things? I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, I forgot. So I was shopping at Costco, close to closing time, must have been 8 o'clock at night, and I get this bear hug from like a linebacker bear hug from the back. It was my buddy Brian Hudson, who is the multimedia director at Sutter Health, and he and I, we've been working together for a long time. We've been friends for a very long time, and he was like, is in my stuff. He's like, what's going on, man? How are you? How are things? I'm like, I forgot that, you know, you haven't been caught up. I'm fine. I'm all right. I'm cool. So people forget. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to make this video, to talk to everybody and let you know what things have been like. Over the past year, I've been really fortunate to work with all kinds of incredible people. You know, I was off for maybe the time that I recovered for the month or so that took. You know, again, knock on wood, everything went great. I've got green lights with all my tests right now. But my work has just been going gangbusters. It's been fantastic. I've been very fortunate to work with lots of very good, very talented people. Still continuing to do work with my good friend Kevin Gruden. What up, homie? And Reagan, what's up, man? So we have been documenting the lifestyle of the modern day cowboy and beef producer for the past, coming up on 2 years of our lives now. We've been going all over, you know, California and parts of the West Coast, really getting deep into what it takes to do that, what that lifestyle looks like, and to inform the public about, you know, that whole subject matter. So lots of stuff that we've been doing there. That's coming to a close. You guys can check out my YouTube channel. You will see more information about that. You'll see more information about all the things that all the other projects that we've been working on. I've been shooting lots of video and lots of photographs for marketing departments and advertising agencies and folks like that. And believe it or not, I found myself teaching. I don't know, it's strange how all the pieces came together, but I am a professor here at Sacramento City College where I teach video production, and I couldn't be happier doing it because it's interesting the way that it worked out. It's 16 Tuesdays for this first semester. We sat down, we looked at it, and we said, okay, let's give this one semester try and see how this works out. And one of my biggest takeaways from this is that everybody that shows up on this campus shares one thing in common, and that is that everybody is here to better themselves, and that includes me, myself included. I'm here. I learn so much more about myself when I come here to teach, and that is it's a very cool thing. It's interesting being a small business owner and making videos. I spend more than 80% of my time really making these small decisions all end to end, all by myself, and then suddenly I come here and I've got all these eyeballs not only studying that entire process but deconstructing it at the same time too. And so it helps me to be able to explain to them how I do things, and I learn more about my entire process in the process of doing that with them. And it is straight up cool to watch the light bulbs come on. There are so many things that I do that I take for granted that I sometimes will be in the classroom and somebody will have a question, and it's something that just really comes right off the top of my head. This is how you solve that problem. And they're like, wow, I never saw that before. I'm like, no kidding, I never saw that you never saw that before. So it's cool. That's one of the very cool parts for me is to watch the light bulbs come on. I love the fact that everybody's here to better themselves. It makes me very happy to be a part of this. So if we now go back to the cancer, I'm about a year, coming up on a year out from diagnosis. Again, I don't hardly think about it. It doesn't really occupy much of my mental space. Has it changed me? I can tell you that there is a time that is pre-cancer and there is a time after that. That's just the way it is. It's a big deal. It's a life event. So there's a pre and the post-cancer time period. No big deal. That is what it is. Any life event's going to leave that kind of a mark, I think, on a person. And also I think that mentally speaking, it's one of those things that really just it kind of reaffirms something that the model that I've always lived by in the past, and that is that we're only given so many days, and if I'm given only an infinite amount of something that is so precious and valuable, like the time that I have here today with you, I'm going to do my very best to make the very best of that. Like this video, I do not plan to waste your time. I'm going to show you my best That's how I operate. So that's so what it did was it solidified that whole idea for me, that whole concept, and it just really brought it back to closer to the front of mind for me. That's been my experience with that. There's one more thing that I have to let everybody know here, and that is that my brother Russell Elk in Davenport, Iowa, was recently diagnosed with prostate cancer. And so in the last video, in that 3-part series of videos, I told folks if you ever find yourself in a position where you are here, facing this kind of thing, that one of the resources for you is you should go to see folks like the American Cancer Society. They have answers to the questions that you have, and they've been down this road before, and that's what I recommended in the first series of videos, and it's still good information for everybody out there, for myself included. What's different here now is Russ, this is for you. Russ, I'm telling you that you have that and you have me. Whatever you need, I want to be able to make sure that you understand that I am here to answer questions for you and be as helpful as I can. If you have the questions that you do have, I have already been down that road, and I'm sure that I can find an answer for you. If I don't find it, if I don't have that answer for you, then I'm going to get it, man. So do me a favor, take that square jaw of yours and stick it straight up in the air, man, and let me know how I can be helpful. So that's for Russ. For everybody else, listen, that's all I've got for right now. Well, do me a favor, be good to each other and be well.
I know.
Feel your pain.
Alright.
Sam is a gangster.
I'm telling you, bro, I look good.
All right.